All right, welcome back, everybody. We're at the Coastal Comic Con in Wilmington, North Carolina. We are with Matthew Wood. Of course, if you're a fan of Star Trek, Star Wars.
You know what? I love Star Trek.
Oh, you want to talk about Star Trek?
I'm a fan of Star Trek. I worked on a couple of them.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
What?
I worked
Okay.
on. I helped out my mentor Ben Barrett, who made a lot of the entire pantheon of Star Wars.
Let me go walk first.
In a picture of the prequels. He was asked to come on in 2009. Started J.J. Abrams, and that's where he forged his relationship with him.
Yeah.
I helped him out a little bit on that one, but then I came in and supervised the next one, the Into Darkness.
Okay.
With JJ, and then obviously went on to do Super 8 and the sequel movies. So that there is, and that's where I grew up on. Coming to conventions was.
Yeah.
I was right in that heyday at the pocket where I think Voyage Home was one that was like my super fan one, and that was the one that was happening when I was a teenager. And I got to see. It's a great success story to see Leonard Nimoy, like he's obviously beloved as Spock, but also directing a movie. Yeah, that was cool to watch. Come in front of the camera, behind the camera, and it's an incredible job. I'm so inspired by his story.
Was that so? As far as like Star Trek goes, was that ever something like you thought about potentially getting? Because they're Paramount's doing it.
Yeah, I love watching it as a fan, and a lot of my colleagues.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
my time is pretty taken up these days with stuff of course.
Yeah.
It's a great problem to have. But I work at Skywalker Sound, which is a Lucasfilm, and we provide all the sound sort of services and design for pictures, documentaries, videos, a bunch of variety of sounds. It was created in 1975 by Ben Burtt, which is also talking about Star Wars. That's why I created it to full kind of branched out into now we're part of Disney and all
She was like hilarious.
yeah,
That's what I saw, and I was like, "Is this being a nice guy?"
I'm doing Matt Shackman, who's I worked with them on one. So after we made this Mandalorian series, the streaming platform can be real excitable to totally manipulate. So Marvel put their toe on the water. I had WandaVision and Loki and Falcon. Yeah, so it's like those ships, and then that's where I forced it. It's also coincidentally stars. That's how because plenty of time on Mandalorian. So yeah, it's all.
You think I don't forget.
Yes, man, how about two minutes?
The daddy.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Oh, so you've been at Skywalker Sound for years. What's it like working behind the scenes on this?
It is.
So I got a nice because you know.
Yeah. It's like music. We can drive the story to make it to expand into bigger space, really make it intimate and rack the focus on some visuals. And I think that's a position to be in. We can also, we don't have to make literal. We can try also design to attach sound so it doesn't have that can produce something. I love that kind of craft. I love being able to with the actors on doing a creature or someone on a radio or someone with a mask on. we get to now take a second shot of doing something and like just plus it out. Visual. So it's always often the information would be better in some ways, line up with the script, recognitions. Right. Those parts are exciting, and then by the time you get to the second, most of the movie is not what you picture as it's going to right towards the end. So looking at that, we get into a movie theater-sized room, and we're all sitting there, and we're going through the movie and trying to sort of focus on what is the kind of story that's going. And that's exciting to me. It's the last sort of everyone's very heightened because you're at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get done with it, everyone gets to come watch it with sounds, top of line.
And sometimes the time from when you finish to when it comes out in the theater can be 20 days. I mean, it gets like right up to.
So as a child seeing Star Wars movies the first time, do you think this was going to be what you were going to?
No.
Do you have any desire?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is funny, documentary, it's just me, there was one called From Star Wars to Jedi.
Yeah.
It's like incredible documentary on someone says, I said the last answer. And there was two things on YouTube or anything like that, so it was like, whenever I picked the TV, I was like, I'll watch this again. And luckily for me, this was just way too the fact that I was raised in California. I had done some movies around when I was in the library. Kind of looking at the business side of where was it, and I figured, those things in Class C in California. So I do that. I have a person come on to this local photo bulletin boards. They said, well, the thing that all the insurance technicians said that there was a particular thing we're looking at. I was like, that's who we're going to see for like an agriculture. Oh my God, like a milking machine or some ports going to have this.
You include these ladies?
So I kind of
You guys going?
put together a resume. My dad had a fax machine, and I found out through researching fax. My resume kind of got in there in a unique way. They got me a phone call out, and I was able to kind of figure out what they were looking for. It's a good I was able to meet other jobs there, except as a teacher. So,
Yeah.
that's certainly, once I got in, and I learned that like teamwork is the biggest part of staffing because you know, be part of a team and being recognized as part of that team when there's somebody coming with books. Hey, we're gonna do this project, so just like in a lull between the research the next set of films. And we want somebody that's a team well, the team the sound. Sorry, it's a long one.
No, that's perfect.
But that's how that worked out.
If we were talking about politics, I think we were talking about that.
Oh, okay.
That's this movie, I don't know if you've ever seen it called Fanboys.
Oh, I worked on it. You did? Yeah,
That's crazy.
It's so funny because Kyle in Skywalker ran worked and we did the sound thing. So I was hired on like watching fictitiously. They break into Skywalker Ranch and watch the movies on their phone. Yes, I know. I love that. I love the end of the movie. What it sounds. But I love working with them.
Yeah. Those are the ones that I grew up going to.
Yes. Yeah.
They came out on my birthday every year, May 17th.
Fantastic.
Every time. My dad would take me, we'd go see him. But I always had a fantasy because I wanted to go to Skywalker so bad. After I saw the movie, I was like, could you do that? Could you? I was like, get shot on sight.
Yeah. I mean, there is a pretty intense security system we have in Skywalker Ranch.
Don't do it.
But
See the Big Bang Theory.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, they did that too. That's right. But yeah, it's a beautiful place. And it was something that was not, just didn't happen.
Yeah.
The Guardians of Star Wars 17 is a beautiful location for employees to create.
you remember the thing is tonight? Because I was right on the warehouse.
Well, I don't know the name of it.
Not that one, the other one.
Not that it's bland, it's just the nature of it and really
You weren't going to
focus on what you're working on. Walk outside and see
I thought you were going to do it in your own
space.
I was like, yeah.
A lot of people get to see that. Like,
Yeah.
there's not anything, because I've looked on, like, the first time I saw anything about Skywalker Ranch, like, first thing that came up was Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh yeah. I've seen those documentaries.
And it could have been on this title.
Yeah, I don't know.
Walk into the closet,
I don't know what.
let's go behind you, facing the wall.
Not fun. Not fun.
I gotta turn around.
You know, facing the wall.
Well, no, there certainly is not. I mean, we do open. We have. You could do corporate retreats out there. I know we have a winery that's everything in grape and bottle.
Yeah.
And you can rent location retreats on. I'm sure that's part of the Skywalker property.
Well, I brought my resume.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
in
whatever.
case.
You can hand that off. Or fax it to me.
Yeah.
Okay, you can fax it. Is that the cutoff? I know, yeah. So I was behind. I was before the time. I was 52, so I was ahead of the curve.
Yeah. I remember being so mad having to find faxes. You need to go to the library like fax.
Yeah, faxes.
But one thing you always talk about, and you talked about it last year with Sam, and you touched on it this year, is the kind of funny things you get to throw in.
Yes.
Completed and joined me.
Right.
What was the joke, if you don't mind reiterating it, with the, did you get the new speeder this year?
Oh yeah.
Numbers? So I started picking up on that on my own watching the films.
Yeah.
Like, didn't we?
Yeah. There's a couple of stormtroopers that were talking about the original Star Wars.
Right.
They're just kind of like Ben Kenobi sneaking around to go turn off the tractor beam that's holding the Falcon in place.
Right.
So he's just kind of sneaking around, and so they had them talking, and they're like, "Hey, what do you think of those notes?" They start over. Because what do you think
there,
of
we'll
yeah,
fix it.
just cut. Yeah. What do you think of those new T16s? So the guy's like, I don't know. Some of the guys are saying that's something to see. And then Ben meets the sound. And, hey, what was that? But it's just this total innocuous conversation. And when I was doing the remaster of Star Wars, I got to listen to the original tapes. George and Ben Hurd had brought in these radio DJs from the Northern California area to revoice all the stormtrooper voices. So that's why they all sound like, stop that ship, blast it. Nothing here, it's locked, move along. It's very much like that.
Yeah.
That's all because they're all 1970s Bay Area radio DJs. Exactly. And that's now lore. Like whenever, like Sam and I do the troopers, like I'm on the. They just made a Home Depot holiday stormtrooper you can buy. I'm on that.
Nice.
And I'm on the First Order troopers that you can buy at Disneyland. But it's all that type of noise. But so we did a joke where the T16s or T15s. So we basically used that as the anchor point for his New Hope, and then they were ahead of the time or behind it, and then I would say T17 or 13s, or we'll make a comment about Sam Whitwer and Dave Collins, are amazing artists, sound designer, and actor, and musicologist, jack of all trades. Perfect for the we get permission to do normally we're improv, but I like how Sam Dave we got to do it right. So I put them in every single. We've had them in everything, and it's just very. Sometimes it's all you'll just like 2 words in it, so it's there. It's there.
How much of your week is that for hanging out?
Oh, Whitwer's the best. I mean, any project that I'm doing where we requires unique voices.
Yeah. So one of the things we do on our podcast when we have guests is we have a list of 7 questions. So we'll ask you one.
Sure. Yeah.
So one of 7 questions. You know what the last thing you Googled was?
The last thing I Googled. I could look.
You could look if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna do this off. Let's see. So how do you let's go to the last thing? Oh, I wanted to know what Scamorza meant. Because I went down to dinner and there was something that had Scamorza in it. And I was like, is that meat or is that cheese? Because I'm a pescatarian.
Oh, okay.
It is cheese.
Okay.
So it was a Scamorza arancina.
Okay, there you
And so now I figured, yeah. So that's fascinating.
go.
Look, no, that's interesting.
Other people are like, what the hell is the All About Nothing podcast?
Right.
They had to Google that one, yeah.
It's all about nothing. It's a show about nothing. Yeah. You guys must be Seinfeld.
I grew up, so I basically 2017, I started doing this podcast. I kind of liked it the first time.
Right.
Because I worked in an office where I worked with a bunch of people I couldn't get my opinion around, but they could share theirs.
Oh, that was time real.
It was a bit stressful, but yeah.
Good thing he's back and now so you can do it.
It makes for more interesting.
And now he works from home.
Yeah.
Even if it's interesting. Matt, thank you, sir.
Hey, thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
no, thank you. Seriously, it was a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was